Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, aka Mazuma TV, back at y'all with another live, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive day. I'm just chilling at the crib right now. We got some things that we currently need to discuss going on in the sport of boxing. I see I already got some comments, man. Much love to all the subscribers. Shout out to the nation and the mob, everybody that's coming through. If y'all can hit the like button as soon as y'all come in, that'll be very much appreciated. You feel what I'm saying? Let's go check out these comments, man. We're going to talk about Keyshawn Davis versus Dennis Berinchyk finally being official. Errol Spence announcing coming back to the ring soon that we're going to open up the platform for some open topics. You know what I mean? It could be boxing related. It could be non-boxing related, man. We're going to have a great conversation, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the building so far. My boy Coffee Plant said, Key went on Top Ring and said, Tank team reached out. Now the puzzles are connecting. Beats Berinchyk and then they unify. Interesting. That's a great observation, Coffee Plant. That's a great observation, man. And it makes you know, the just like you said, the puzzles, you know, the pieces they starting to come together in a way because Tank said he was gonna call somebody out after the fight, and it happens to be somebody who he said is not a champion yet. You feel what I'm saying? Keyshawn is in the perfect position. As of right now, where, you know, he could become world champion in his next fight. Dennis Berinchyk is nobody to be slept on. You feel what I'm saying? Whether you look at Keyshawn Davis as the favorite or not, but, you know, he's on the cusp of being a world champion in the lightweight division. So maybe this is something that, you know, Gervonta Davis and Top Rank has spoken about, you know, and maybe, just maybe, Keyshawn will be in line for a shot at Gervonta Davis before Shakur Stevenson. And if that were to happen, man, I would love to see Shakur's reaction to that, because he might play it like he's supportive of Keyshawn and all that, but I know his blood gonna be boiling off of that. But shout out to my boy Coffee Plant with the first comment of the day. My boy Stop Motion MMA says Keyshawn for world champion 2025 and salute the nation. Shout out to my boy Stop Motion MMA, man, one of my favorite guys in the chat. Salute. Blunt Sports says, salute, Mark. Have a great show, brother. I appreciate you coming through and always wishing me a good show. You feel what I'm saying? Had to cut my show short yesterday. My son was the sickest I've ever seen him. I ain't even going to lie to you. Like, he's always been able to, like, sleep through the night and stuff like that, despite being sick or not. But, man, that was hell. After I logged off the live, after I got off the live and shit, man, he gave me a good fight, bro. I did everything I could. I was up on and off all night, just attending to him, making sure everything was all right. And today he's turned 18 months. So my boy Micah, man, I don't know if you will ever go back and watch these videos when you get older and watch a younger me, but happy 18 months, my son. I love you very much. And I'm wishing you many more. You feel what I'm saying? Love you, boy. My boy Micah Rosa. You feel what I'm saying? 18 months old. 18 months old. You feel what I'm saying? That's a hell of a mark right there, because we halfway to him being a 2-year-old. And I remember cutting the umbilical cord, holding him in my arms, you know, bringing him home for the first time, you know, putting him to sleep for the first time, feeding him. I got all of that on video, man. It's just a beautiful thing. You feel what I'm saying? So I get a little emotional thinking about it. But I'm very happy, you know what I'm saying, with, you know, my beautiful son. You feel what I'm saying? And how far, you know, I've been really enjoying fatherhood, though, man. Shout out to my boy Micah. And he getting big. He getting nice and tall. You know what I mean? He reaching countertops that he couldn't reach before. Motherfucker know how to open a doorknob now. He know how to he say little words. You feel what I'm saying? He said Coco the other day, and I was like, Coco Melon? That's the first word you're gonna say. It ain't gonna be mama, dada, little motherfucker. You're gonna say Coco. All right. He opening and shutting the windows. You know what I mean? He know how to press these buttons. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just been such a pleasure to watch him grow. You feel what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. And I can talk about my son all day. You feel me? But this is not a father channel. You feel what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about boxing. That's what the fuck y'all here for. So let's chop it up. Shout out to everybody else that's in the building. Yeah, I mean, not to disregard y'all comments at all. Hold on. I'm trying to scroll up. It won't let me. Stop Motion MMA said, I really doubt Tank versus Keyshawn happens next. Tank don't want that. I mean, we'll see, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? I would prefer the Shakur fight, but, second best option would maybe be Keyshawn. And if Keyshawn were to take that opportunity after becoming world champion, like first title defense against Gervonta, you got to salute that man. Marissa Alvarez said, hello, Mark. How you doing? How's your son doing? I hope I answered your questions already, Marissa. I hope you're still on the live, and I appreciate you coming through. Agent 007, what up? Boxing with 2-4, what up? Blunt Sports, he says, salute, Mike. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you very much. Go 787, he says, we back to the best boxing channel in chat. Absolutely. If I'm not the best boxing channel, bro, I at least got the best chat. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I got to say. If I ain't got the best boxing channel, I definitely got the best chat, man. Salute. Denitric Banner, what's going on, brother? He said the coach with the knowledge. I appreciate that very much, man. NL, what up? Marissa says, I'm glad you are doing a live today. I'm glad that you're watching. Thank you very much. So, while you guys are here, we got 16 people in the building, man. If y'all can hit the like, the like is free. It won't cost you anything, my brother. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that'll cost you is a super chat. And everybody that donates super chats, I appreciate it very much. You feel what I'm saying? But let's get into, the official fight date, man. And this is something that I told you. Bob Arum was setting this up months ago. Around the time that Shakur Stevenson fought Artem Harutyunyan, he already had this in his mind. I believe, in all honesty, that Bob Arum already had this in play back when Berinchyk defeated Emmanuel Navarrete. That's what I honestly believe. You know what I'm saying? It was a possibility that Shakur might steal that fight from Keyshawn, but with him hearing the rumors that Shakur Stevenson no longer wanted to take part in Top Rank, he was like, all right, since he don't want to, take this opportunity, you know what I'm saying? I'm just hand it over to my next up-and-coming lightweight, and that's Keyshawn. You feel what I'm saying? So this is something that was in play for a good amount of time now. I told you guys that this was going to be the next fight for Keyshawn. You know what I mean? And they gave him a good little homecoming fight. He put on a sensational performance against Lemos. Somebody who came in, and I won't forget, that man came in 7 pounds overweight, got stopped within 2 rounds. You feel what I'm saying? So it was only right that they gave him that opportunity. You feel what I'm saying? Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. I completely just forgot about something, and it just popped in my head. I'm pissed, y'all. I'm pissed off. Y'all know one of the phrases on the channel. Shout out to my boy Michael Benson for keeping me informed with what's going on in the boxing world. That's one of Mazuma TV's catchphrases. Why the fuck am I just finding out that Turkey Al-Sheikh done took this motherfucker's page? Y'all heard me, right? Turkey Al-Sheikh, who just bought the Ring magazine off of Oscar De La Hoya or whoever the fuck owned it, and then went on to buy my boy Michael Benson's page. Michael Benson, why you sell us out like that? Why you sell us out like that? Why did you sell us out like that? Goddamn well Mazuma TV was always tuned into Michael Benson. I got most of my topics from your fucking tweets, and you gonna go ahead and sell it over to that fucking long-haired motherfucker Turkey Al-Sheikh over there, man. I don't fuck with that shit, man. God damn, how much did he give you for you to just give your channel up like that? And ever since then, Michael Benson, done told the world to kiss his ass. He over there counting his money somewhere in the UK and shit. What the fuck going on? Turkey Al-Sheikh trying to take over every fucking thing that we enjoy. Next thing you know, this motherfucker about to buy boxing scene. You might as well go buy boxing scene. You know what I'm saying? You trying to monopolize the game, my nigga. You trying to monopolize the game. Just take everything. This nigga, he might as well go buy PBC. Go ahead. Go buy PBC, nigga. That's the only piece you missing. God damn. You done took the magazines. You taking the most influential fucking Twitter account that displays boxing news. What the fuck is going on? Michael Benson, you owe me an explanation, brother. And it better be a good amount of money. I need to know the motherfucking dollar sign that you put on your account that he was able to go. Well, I'm clicking Michael Benson's page because he's on my most recent search engine. On my most recent on Twitter. I go and click Michael Benson's name, and that shit all red. God damn. He fuck around. Turkey Al-Sheikh about to buy everything. There ain't gonna be no more boxing in the States. God damn. Sheesh. There ain't about to be no boxing in the States. We all shit. All these fights about to be in the motherfucking in Saudi Arabia. God damn. That shit just clicked in my head. I don't know why the fuck I just snapped out like that. But goddamn, dog. Yeah, that's exactly what he gonna do. He fuck around by his own. Michael Benson broke our heart. I ain't gonna go that far. That's like a little funny money, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, the goddamn, nigga, like, damn, you ain't even announce your leave. You ain't even say nothing. You ain't say bye to nigga. You just took the bread. I was like, nigga here. Goddamn. People was relying on you, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Michael Benson was the first. Boom. You already know what one of the sayings was. Shout out to my boy Michael Benson for keeping me informed what's going on in the boxing world. Nigga done sold out. Nigga ain't say bye or nothing. You ever had one of them friends that they just dip and they don't tell you shit? Like, damn, nigga, where you at? You got called a nigga and shit. Oh, man, I dipped, man. I was tired. You ain't gonna say bye, nigga? God damn. Let us know you all right. Get home safe. Shit. What the fuck? Anyways. Good power. I mean, all jokes aside, though, that was a good power move from Turki Al-Sheikh, man. Because one thing that we can honestly say, looking back on history, is that if you want to really control the masses, you got to invest in the media. You feel what I'm saying? The media has been a tool that has been used to manipulate people for a very long time. So with Turki Al-Sheikh having Ring Magazine and now having, you know, a big fucking Twitter account to watch shit from, everybody gonna be tuned into him, and he's gonna be a highly influential figure, not just being somebody who makes fights in boxing, but his messages that he wants to get set out there, whatever narratives he wants to push, is really he has a lot. He's putting himself in a very powerful position. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Ghost787 with the $10 super chat. He says, Mazuma, when are we getting unbiased breakdowns from fighters in every division, especially the 154 division? And we love the interaction with the chat constantly. I appreciate that very much, my brother. I wouldn't go on live. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I wouldn't go on live if, you know, if I wasn't interacting with y'all. You know what I mean? I like talking. I like having conversations. I don't really like having monologues. I like having dialogues. You feel what I'm saying? If I wanted to go talk to myself, I could go do that shit in my car or something. You know what I'm saying? I could go do that shit. I could go do that shit on my own. We have people that be on live and they don't even interact with their people. You know what I'm saying? They act like they don't even see the comments. They see the comments and they just want, you know what I mean? Just talk amongst themselves. I ain't one of them, man. I like to engage with the people. I want to know what y'all think. I want to share my thoughts and, you know, have a good conversation in the mix, man. And I think that quality in itself is why a lot of the people that are on this chat have been here for a pretty long time. There's not really any new members. You know what I'm saying? That's in the chat for real, for real. It's a lot of day ones in here. You feel what I'm saying? But in terms of answering your questions, when are we getting unbiased breakdowns from fighters in every division? I need you to be a little bit more specific than that, brother. Like you want to break it down from fucking 105 to heavyweight? Like what we talking about? You want to talk about the popular divisions? How are we assessing this? And in all honesty, man, it's hard to get unbiased breakdowns from fighters in every division because there's only so many divisions where top guys are fighting each other. We could definitely assess. You said shit, I'm new. No, I get it, but I'm just saying, like, you know, in general, like a good amount of people that's in the chat, they've been here for a long time. You feel me? My boy Slime, Anonymous, Coffee Plant done been here for a little while. You know what I'm saying? There's a few people on here. You know what I'm saying? And we got people who don't comment, like my boy Notes, Ree. They've been around for a while. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah. Even Stop Motion. I feel like Stop Motion been around for a minute. Marissa, she a little new, but she done did some time in here too. And Nell said I must be a day too. Nah, don't look at it like that, my brother. If you supporting the channel, I mean, you hitting the like. I mean, we still in the beginning phases of Mazuma TV, y'all. So like, if you really think about it, y'all all day ones. You feel what I'm saying? And it's really that, because we got long-term goals with this channel. We want to hit 10K, 20K, 30K. You know what I'm saying? So we haven't even scratched the surface yet, ladies and gentlemen. But Ghost, you gotta let me know what you're talking about, brother. You gotta let's be a little bit more specific, and we could definitely. You said the popular divisions, okay? So where do you want to start with? You know what? We can leave that for the open topics, bro. Let's get into, you know, these two topics right here, and then we're going to get straight into the topic that you're talking about. I appreciate the super chat very much, brother. Thank you. So let me actually check. Have they posted anything since then? What if they still have Michael Benson running the channel? What if they just have him still running the account? But yeah, I mean they just he just paid him to change the Ring magazine. That's possible. Let me see. Let me see. I see Clarissa coming back at heavyweight. She about to unify at heavyweight. Shout out to Clarissa. I seen that little messy ass situation she got with Pat Poose and Remy Ma too. I ain't gonna talk about that though. This ain't TMZ. This Mazuma TV. You hear me? So, come on. I'm trying to find this shit. God damn. Okay. So Mike Coppinger, shout out to Mike Coppinger. You feel what I'm saying? He said Dennis Berinchyk and Keyshawn Davis are finalizing a deal for a WBO lightweight title fight February 14th at New York's theater at Madison Square Garden, sources told ESPN. Fight will headline on Top Rank Boxing on ESPN on a Valentine's Day Friday evening. First title fight for Keyshawn. That's a huge one right there. That's a huge one right there. I love this fight right here between Dennis Berinchyk and Keyshawn. This is really going to show where Keyshawn is, man, because Dennis Berinchyk done been around the block. You feel what I'm saying? He was an elite fighter in the amateurs, from what I understand. Y'all could correct me if I'm wrong, but I seen old pictures of him, you know, with Vasyl Lomachenko and, you know, Alexander Usyk and shit, just really putting on for Ukraine. You feel what I'm saying? And according to what I'm reading right here, he's a Ukrainian professional boxer, obviously, you know, and he won silver medals in the light welterweight division and in the World Championships and the Summer Olympics. So this is a silver medalist right here. Something that him and Keyshawn actually have in common, you know, is having, you know, silver medals. You feel me? So, nah, this is cool, bro. Do your thing, brother. Yeah, man, I can't get into too much messy shit, bro. Like if it's not boxing related, bro, I get like uninterested very fast. So I don't even like to talk about that type of shit. That shit don't got nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? Like the gossip, that TMZ type shit, you can say that for somebody else. I don't really give a fuck about none of that. I know a few channels that would talk about like, oh my God, Clarissa is fucking Pat Poose. Pat Poose? You fucking rapper, bitch? Like one of them type niggas. Like I ain't one of them. You feel me? I don't got nothing to do with boxing. She can go fuck whoever she want. She a grown ass woman. You feel me? So that's that. You feel what I'm saying? So great opportunity for Keyshawn, man. Hopefully he rises to the occasion in this one. And this shit is going down at Madison Square Garden on a Friday, but Valentine's Day weekend, people going to be out and about. It seems like it's going to be a good opportunity, good platform. You know, it's going to be on ESPN, not ESPN Plus from what I just read. So big audience. And hopefully he does his thing, man. He going to, you know, train real hard, get some great sparring. I mean, don't cut no corners. Don't get back on the weed. You know what I mean? Put them fucking blunts down, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Shit, stay off social media if you can. Really lock in because this is your moment. You know, like this is your moment. You know, everybody you know, he might have multiple moments in his career, but this is the shit that's really going to put things in play for him and his family in terms of creating generational wealth and things like that. So, you know, the pressure's on him. You feel what I'm saying? And I think when people talk about pressure nowadays, especially in boxing, they act like it's a bad thing. Like, oh, all the pressure's on him. It's good to have a little pressure on you. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if you know how to manage it. You know, when you deal with pressure time after time and time again, it gets easier to maintain. I mean, it gets easier to deal with. You feel what I'm saying? That's what builds the key factor in your career in terms of experience. You feel what I'm saying? When they say experience, this fighter's experience, Tank experience, he don't bring under them bright lights before. What they're trying to say is he's accustomed to dealing with the pressure. He's accustomed to dealing with the big crowds. You know, he's accustomed to, dealing with certain expectations. You feel what I'm saying? Use that pressure for greatness. Absolutely. 007 for sure. Mr. 007, salute. My boy Anonymous said, for sure, Berinchyk is tricky and awkward and he can switch it. I think he'll take Keyshawn some rounds. To be honest, unlike Lamos. Well, I'll tell you what. If Keyshawn some way, somehow stops Berinchyk early, I'm losing my fucking mind. Like, there's no way. Like, there's no way. You feel what I'm saying? I think this is going to really show exactly where Keyshawn is at in his career, though. He's been looking, he's been passing all the tests. But this is the biggest test as of yet. And Berinchyk not coming to lay down. He got that champion mentality. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm sure he hear like the what's being said out there. You know, a lot of people think that, you know, Berinchyk is the weakest link in the lightweight division. And, you know what I mean? Because when you look over the lightweight division, who we talking about? Tank, Shakur, Berinchyk, and who's the other one? Tank, Shakur, Berinchyk. Yeah, who I'm missing? Who I'm missing, y'all? Who the fuck am I slipping on right now? Vasyl Lomachenko. I'm sorry. I'm in my head, this motherfucker already retired. But you know, we've been hearing, I'm sure he's been hearing, like, you know, what people been saying out there, although he don't speak English. I'm sure people come back and tell him that, you know, he's the weakest link. You feel what I'm saying? So he probably like, all right, I'm about to show y'all. No. It's Ghost. It's Vasyl Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? We talking about 135. I don't know if you're mistaken Navarrete or what. But yeah, man. So, you know, he gonna come in hella motivated too. He coming in hella motivated too. So I think this is gonna be a great fight. I'm looking forward to seeing it. And from what I understand, Abdullah Mason is gonna be fighting Rolly Romero's last opponent on the co-main event, which is a pretty good job, bro. That's a good fight for Abdullah Mason. Let me see. I just love the fact that Abdullah's staying busy, man. And by the way, the dude's name is Manuel Jaimes. Yeah, Rolly definitely gave Boo trouble. Shout out to my boy Chris Maldonado. He said, yo, Mark, what advice would you give to someone who wants to increase their overall boxing knowledge? I feel like I watch fights with the fam all the time, and I be feeling left out. Well, you just, first of all, you got to it's actually a good question. There's a few ways that you could go about it, brother. Like, it's, first of all, you want to stay in tune with the news. You want to see what's going on in the boxing world. Learn these fighters' names. You got to learn the weight classes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do your research on, you know, the top, you know, what's going on in the boxing world and who are the top fighters. You feel what I'm saying? On top of that, you know what I'm saying? Keep up with the fights that's going on, man. Look at the schedules. Check these fights out. And of course, you know what I mean? There's no other way than shit. Hop in the gym. Hop in the gym and learn the sport, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not telling you to take boxing serious. I ain't telling you to spar. I ain't telling you nothing like that. If you truly want to know what the game is about, and you really want to get like an inside scoop on how the sport is, I would say come to a boxing gym. You know what I mean? Do some training, see how hard it is. You feel what I'm saying? See, you know, the basic combinations. You know, check out like the defensive fundamentals, and then watch these guys put it on display, and it'll give you a better understanding of what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I would suggest, man. Just be a student. You know what I mean? Stay up to date what's going on in the boxing world. Learn these fighters' names. And if you want to get the ultimate experience and seeing how difficult the sport is, I feel like before you approach a sport or take an interest or being an enthusiast in the sport, you should have some type of experience with it, whether you're just doing a little bit of training You know what I'm saying? You hitting a bag. You get a boxing coach. You do some one-on-one lessons, whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? You should do that. That'll open up your mind a whole lot more. For sure. Shout out to the boy Reed. What up? So yeah, man, great opportunity for Keyshawn Davis. I'm looking forward to seeing it. And shit, this is gonna be a great competitive fight, in my opinion. I think it's gonna take some rounds for Keyshawn to really pick up on what Berinchyk is doing. You know, he'll be more than ready, man. Bomac gonna have him locked in. Bomac is more than experienced at a championship level. One of the top trainers in the sport, so they know what it takes to be ready for a championship fight. They know how to study footage. They know how to approach certain fighters' weaknesses. They know how to neutralize fighters' strengths. So Keyshawn will be locked in, more than ready. And you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a hell of a fight. Shout out to the 20 people that's in the building, man. If y'all can hit the like button, that'll be very much appreciated, man. Let's get the algorithm on the up so that people know that Mazuma TV is live. Now, let's talk about, something that's starting to slowly but surely come to the light, and that is the return of Errol Spence Jr., man. I spoke about it on my live a little bit last night. I told you guys how Errol Spence has somehow become the #1 guy in the WBC rankings at 154 pounds. How the fuck did he do it? I don't know. Like I said, this dude is on a 17-month layoff. The dude got stopped, dominated his last fight against Terrence Crawford, and he has not done anything since, besides getting into lawsuits with his trainer and, ultimately leaving his trainer, all types of stuff. You feel what I'm saying? I think, like, the most we've seen Errol Spence was when he came out to support Frank Martin for the Gervonta Davis fight. Besides that, Errol Spence has been laying low and ain't been really paying attention too much to the boxing world, just laying in the cut. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I knew some bullshit was going on once he got in the ring with Fundora and he was talking about fighting him. I already know PBC had that shit in the works and they was going to do whatever they could to make that fight happen, even if it meant getting Terrence Crawford out of the way. Terrence Crawford seemed like he voluntarily got out of the way. In all honesty, it seemed like he stepped aside. And Errol Spence said he don't wait in lines for nobody. So it seems like that's going to be his first opportunity in his junior middleweight debut. But this is a dangerous opponent. In the terms of the title, it said announcement coming soon. The reason why I had said that was because Errol Spence had posted a video of a great white shark seeming to be swimming through like a tank. I guess there was like an aquarium or there was somewhere in the ocean, and the shark had a whole bunch of scars on him, like all over his body, like it had been through some wars and some shit like that. So I'm guessing based off of the video, Errol Spence calling himself the big fish, he's saying that that's him. You feel what I'm saying? He done took some bruises, took his lumps, gained the scars throughout his, boxing career inside and outside of the ring. But he's back. He's still the big fish. Regardless of all the wounds, the battle scars, he's still the big fish, and he's looking to, take on Sebastian Fundora. This is a dangerous fight. Sebastian Fundora just came off of the best performance of his career, in my opinion, against Tim Tszyu, became unified champion. And he looking to keep them belts, man, because he knows that, defeating Errol Spence will make him a much bigger name. And I'm assuming I'm assuming for sure, and I think this is I think this is like not a dangerous assumption that, this fight is most likely going to take place at the Cowboy Stadium. You feel what I mean? So it's going to attract a lot of people. A lot of people going to come through and see if Errol Spence still got it. And like I said, they're going to build it in a way where it's like their whole promotion going into this fight is playing it like, Errol Spence was dehydrated at 47. He's going to be a totally different monster. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to have boxing fans really, holding on to hope, like hoping that, he's somewhat like himself at 54 or he's a better version of himself at 154. I'm looking forward to seeing it as well. I do think it's a very dangerous fight for Errol Spence to take, coming off of almost a year and a half layoff. You feel what I'm saying? He's been laid off as long as my son has been alive almost. You feel what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see. I'm looking forward to that. And shit, if Errol Spence ain't nothing like himself, Sebastian Fundora might call the curtains on that boy. You think he needs more than 7 pounds? You might be right, Coffee Plant, because, before making the Fundora fight, Errol Spence was open to even fighting at middleweight, 154 to 160. I've heard him mention it multiple times, but, we'll see. 7 pounds is going to make a hell of a difference. But when you've had that, that heavy, that excess weight sitting on you for 17 months, might be hard you might struggle to get that weight up off you. That additional 7 pounds may not even help you. Yeah, I heard Floyd say 160 as well. But he might be too small for 160, bro. Like, Errol, all right, you a big welterweight, but that ain't going to equate to you being a big middleweight or, a regular size middleweight. I think he's going to be too small for 160. Shout out to my boy Ghost787. He said, it might sound like hate, but I don't think any fighter should go up and wait and skip guys like Lubin and other fighters who are waiting for an opportunity. And I think Fundora will KO Errol. Yo, I agree with that first part right there, man. I'm not really a big believer in, skipping lines neither. I feel like, unless this fighter is just like a pound for pound rated fighter is just running through divisions. Like if it's Nayu anyway, you know what I'm saying? You seen how, he dominated 118, then he moved up to 22 and got a unified champion right away. Like I can respect that because he was fucking smoking shit in his weight class. So, it's time to step up and see what he do against them bigger guys. Errol Spence is coming off of a loss, y'all. A bad loss, a bad stoppage loss. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see how people could create this idea that he's deserving of a world title shot. I'm trying to tell you guys, in the boxing world nowadays, in this current era, you are rewarded for losing. It's like if you win consistently or you win in a dominating fashion, people going to duck you. They're going to say you high risk, low reward. They're going to give you the runaround. But it's like when you lose, especially at a championship level, when you lose, you get granted with another title shot right after that. I'm seeing that Nick Ball about to fight TJ Donahue. Donahue, whatever the fuck his name is. He just got smoked by Nayu anyway not too long ago. He about to fight for a world title at what was that? 126? Really? That's what we doing? Shit is disgusting, man. Sebastian Fundora, he one of them. I mean, it worked out in his favor, but he had gotten smoked by Brian Mendoza, head bouncing off the canvas, went to sleep low-key, woke up, had a Tim Tszyu opportunity. Whoa. Where the fuck that come from? No, it ain't no shade to Nick Ball. Like Nick Ball, he showed he got heart, and he the goods. Especially in his weight division. But what I'm saying is, I don't understand that person being your next opponent. I think you should have did better. Yeah, that's another one. Rolly Romero. Rolly Romero got stopped by Gervonta Davis. Jumps back and gets a WBA title shot at 140? Really? How you do that? I don't think he beat Ray Ford neither, Blunt, but we can't stop these judges from ruling shit how they rule. Unfortunately, I wish we could, but we can't. Al Heyman puts his fighters in position. They ain't a lie. We might not like it, but the man doing his job, right? Ain't that his whole objective, to put his fighters in position, get to a bag, and then get a percentage up off them? Ain't that their whole objective? Ain't that their main goal? I mean, that's what he's supposed to do. We might not like it, but he's doing what's in the best interest for himself and his fighters. You feel me? So I got into both topics, man. I spoke about Keyshawn and Berinchyk. We 34 minutes in. You feel what I'm saying? We spoke about the Errol Spence announcement coming soon. They should have that information, within I'm assuming within a month or two. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how far back they're going to push back this fight. They already done started the fight out long enough. You feel what I'm saying? So hopefully we get some type of information soon. Do I like Al? No, I fuck with Al Heyman. Al Heyman put put us in some prestigious situation. I'm talking about me personally. So yeah, I got respect for Al Heyman. You feel what I'm saying? I've made money because of Al Heyman. I've gotten some great experiences in from Al Heyman. Al Heyman, PBC, they paid for a round trip for me to go to LA and back. Yeah, I mean, they gave me a great hotel room. They treated us with great food. The hospitality was amazing. You know what I'm saying? I'll never, and in my mom crib, I still got my PBC lanyard. You feel what I'm saying? From when I had that experience over there. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, so I fuck with Al Heyman. No, I've never seen him personally, but I've worked with. What I'm trying to say is I work with PBC, and he's the one that runs PBC essentially. So from my experience with dealing with PBC, they've always been professional. They've always treated people right. You know what I mean? Whether you the A side or you the B side fighter, you could be the B side fighter on the first bout of the night. He gonna treat you just like how he treat the world champions. And you can ask anybody that has ever dealt with PBC, they'll tell you they treat you well. I remember my pop, we was in the bubble in LA, and he was telling some lady that worked with PBC, like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I want some like fresh baked cookies and shit like that. She was like, oh, that's what you want? My dad was chilling in the hotel room, got a ring on his doorbell. He opened the door up, nobody there. Fresh baked cookies is on the fucking floor. Like, she ain't had to do that shit. She ain't had to do that. Come on, man. As a matter of fact, I don't know if it was cookies or not, but it was something that he was asking for. You know what I'm saying? And then when he rung the bell, when they rung the bell and shit, he opened the door. What he was asking for was right there waiting for him. You feel what I'm saying? So great people, you know what I'm saying? And I got nothing but positive shit to say about Al Heyman. I've also been a part of cards where, Al Heyman, this is what people don't know about Al Heyman, right? A lot of people don't know. Al Heyman will reach out to a promoter, right? Because obviously he got a lot of fighters, so he got to spread them niggas out, even if they like on smaller promotional cards. I know a promoter personally that Al Heyman reached out to on the phone and was like, yo, do you have a space for my guy? And the promoter, of course he going to find a spot for an Al Heyman fighter. He's like, yeah, I got a spot for you. And he will pay for the whole card. Yo, he will pay for the whole card just because he got one fighter on the card. That's the type dude Al Heyman is. He'll take care however much the fucking card costs to compensate the fighters or whatever the case is. He'll pay for the card in its entirety just because he got one fighter on the event. Al Heyman is the man. Niggas don't want to admit it. You know what I mean? Of course, they're always looking for shit to say about, black, managers, black promoters, whatever the case is. Al Heyman is the man, whether people want to admit it or not. I heard of Al Heyman bailing niggas out of jail, lawyer fees, setting up, retirement accounts, all types of shit. Al Heyman always coming to the rescue for these motherfuckers, bro. Saved a lot of people's lives, dog. And that's facts. But what's going on, y'all? What y'all got on your mind? What y'all want to speak about? What y'all want to speak about? What's going on in the world, y'all? What y'all got on your mind? Al Heyman to the rescue? Yeah. For a lot of motherfuckers, especially Adrian Broner. And I heard this before it was put out in the media, that Al Heyman still pays for Pritchard Cologne's medical bills to this day. That shit happened, I don't know how long ago. That Pritchard Cologne shit happened like 8 years ago. Stop motion. Don't count out Al Heyman too soon. Don't count him out too soon. He might pull something up out his sleeve. Don't count him out. You gotta let this shit play out. I ain't get to talk about this yesterday because my son was sick. And now I'm a little sick from what y'all can hear. What y'all think about the Munguia and Billy news that came out yesterday? Whew. That's a good ass fight. That's a good ass fight right there, man. Hopefully that, that comes together. Hopefully nobody backs off the block or anything like that. And Jaime Munguia, dog, he need to stop doing what he's doing. Like whoever managing his career, bro, all these fucking gimme fights and cherry picks and all that. Yo, Jaime, you done been around, bro. You've been around so long. You know what I'm saying? Let that motherfucker off the leash and let him do what he do. He already got a good record. You already done got a Canelo Alvarez payday. All right, dog. Now it's time to show. Now it's time to buckle down and show who the fuck you is. You feel what I'm saying? That fighting Christian and Billy is in the right. You going in the right direction, taking that fight. And Billy's strong as fuck. The last fight I seen from him was, I believe, it was the Sergey Derevchenko fight. Sergey give everybody problems, but M. Billy physically strong as hell, punch hard, aggressive. Yeah, I mean, he let his hands go. And Jaime Munguia, tall, big super middleweight, tall. He don't got no problem letting his hands go. He aggressive, come forward fighter. You know what I'm saying? I think what it's going to come down to is, you know what I'm saying, who is more willing to, take these chances and ultimately be the aggressor. Whoever goes on the back foot, in my opinion, in this fight, they lose. You feel what I'm saying? Whoever decides, unless they just going to sit in the phone booth and thug it out, I think whoever decides, and they mind that it's okay to go on the back foot, I think that person loses. Because I feel like neither one of them can fight on the back foot based off of what I see. You feel what I'm saying? Jaime Munguia, take them motherfucking training wheels up off that boy. You feel what I'm saying? And fight some elite competition, dog. It's about that time. You feel what I'm saying? And that goes for everybody else that's in the super middleweight division, dog. Edgar Berlanga, don't go back to fighting no turkeys. You talking shit about Jamal, Caleb Plant, bro. There's no going backwards for you now. You done fought for the unified world titles in the super middleweight division. You done fought for 3 out of the 4 major world titles in your last fight. That's fucking mind-boggling to believe, but that's the reality, right? Because if Edgar Berlanga would have defeated Canelo, he would have been currently the unified super middleweight champion of the world. That's a big fight. So moving forward, bro, we don't want to see no washed up niggas in your next fight. Don't nobody want to see no turkeys in your next fight. You need to go ahead and get straight into the smoke. You feel what I'm saying? You need to go do what the fuck with Steve Nelson and Diego Pacheco doing. You know what I'm saying? Looking for smoke. Whatever opportunity arises, y'all go ahead and get to it. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck all that, but what does he bring to the table? Nobody trying to hear that shit no more. It's either you going shit or you going to get the fuck off the pot. It's really that fucking simple, yo. It's really that simple. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Edgar Berlanga out here with a motherfucking double chin over here trying to support Richardson Hitchens. Like, bro, cut it the fuck out. Cut it the fuck out. Get your fat ass in the gym. Get that, because he Berlanga easily 200 plus pounds right now. Get that fucking weight up off you. You know what I mean? Shrink that chin up a little bit and get you a motherfucking fight date. Don't be on that old Tank shit where it's like, oh, I don't train unless I got a fight date. Keep your stupid ass in the gym. And Berlanga, he in a good situation because coming off of that Canelo fight, you know what I'm saying? There's some big fights that's on the table for him now. The number one, in my opinion, is the Caleb Plant one. I think the build up to that shit will be insane. That shit will be hella personal. You know what I'm saying? That'll be really entertaining for the fans to see. Boom. Then obviously, I don't know what Jamal Charlo doing right now. I see he been in the gym though. I seen him. He was in Africa training with a Philadelphia trainer by the name of Rasheem Jefferson today or yesterday, I believe. So Jamal, he been staying active and shit like that. I think he's just waiting for his fight announcement. That's a good fight too. And that'd be a hell of a build-up because Jamal don't like to bite his tongue and neither do Edgar. Jaime Munguia, if he want that smoke with Jaime Munguia might be occupied with M. Billy, but you feel what I'm saying? That's still a good fight. They was talking about Berlanga fighting fucking Gabe Rosado, bro. Puerto Rico versus Puerto Rico. First of all, neither one of y'all from Puerto Rico. We got to stop this because, it's just like in Mexico, If when Mikey Garcia and fucking Jesse Vargas fight, I ain't hear no Mexicans coming out saying, "Oh, it's Mexico versus Mexico." You know why? Because they both Mexican Americans. They don't look at Mexicans. They say it all the time, and that's why Oscar De La Hoya, you know what I mean, wasn't really embraced by Mexico all like that. Why? Because he wasn't born in Mexico. That's why they hated him for that Chavez shit. Cartel threatening them, all types of shit. They don't look at Mexicans the same as Mexican Americans. Same shit with Puerto Rico. I had a Puerto Rican tell me that I may be Puerto Rican, but I'm not Boricua. Whatever the fuck that means. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you Boricua, I guess you were born on the island. And if you weren't born on the island, you know what I'm saying, you're just considered Puerto Rican. But real Puerto Ricans, you know, they consider you being born from the island a true, authentic Puerto Rican. So if that's the case, nigga, it's Philly versus New York. Ain't no motherfucking Puerto Rico versus Puerto Rico. Stop it. And Gay Rosado done been retired since I think Beck beat him. Beck the bully beat him. So why are you trying to do that? What the fuck are you getting out of Gay Rosado? You're not even going to make, unless you make the fight on the West Coast, that shit not going to generate that much. And, you know, Gay Rosado probably got a bigger fan base in the West Coast than you. You only sell tickets in New York, but you ain't doing no groundbreaking, record-breaking shit. You ain't doing no record-breaking numbers for real. You had to fight Canelo to touch pay-per-view, nigga. You ain't no star like you claim to be. Xander Zaya is a true Puerto Rican. Yeah, I think he from, I forgot where he from. Let me see. What part of Puerto Rico is? They probably going to say San Juan. Let me see. Yeah, it say San Juan. But I want to know what part of San Juan he from. San Dulce. Oh no. Cantera. Okay. I never heard of that, but that's a neighborhood of San Juan, apparently. Yeah, it's Philly versus New York. And thank you for blessing me, champ. So, all right. So look, you from Rio Piedras? I was over there. I was over there the last time I went to Puerto Rico. Your mom from Cantera? My mom from Berinchyk and my dad from Patillas. I'll be staying at Patillas when I go over there. Trying to figure out when I was in Rio Piedras. So let me see. I'll tell you right by looking at the map. Kind of, I remember saying it. I mean, it's right by San Juan. I may have to look through my camera roll. I was definitely over there, though. You like Patillas? Patillas is my shit, bro. I love Patillas with all of my heart, bro. I can't wait to go back. I just seen this video on Instagram with like 9 hidden fucking beaches in Patillas, bro. I'm going to all of them joints and waterfalls and all that shit. Wilfred Benitez, greatest PR boxer ever. Well, I disagree. I do think he's one of the greats. But if we talking about greatest Puerto Rican boxers of all time, you talking about Wilfredo Gomez, or you talking about Felix Tito Trinidad? You feel what I'm saying? And I think it's Gomez, honestly. If we talking about like accolades, you know, world titles, world title defenses, and you know, talking about that. Oh, you live in Caguas? Salute. I got a homie that's from Caguas. Nah, Miguel Cotto not. He ain't had a career that Tito had, bro. Wilfred Benitez is definitely up there. Nah, Cotto not the best though. He one of them. He not greater than Tito though. He got more weight classes than Tito, but I think from 140 to 154. No, 160. 140 to 160, but nah. Gomez 31 straight. The greatest 122 to ever live. Only Puerto Rican to be world champ. I mean, besides your 4 divisions, I mean, besides Amanda Serrano, you would be correct, my brother. Cotto lost a lot of big fights, yeah, but Tito didn't. Tito won a lot of big fights. He was 42-3, bro. And he only lost to Hall of Famers for real. Like Cotto lost to Saddam. I know he was washed up, but like, you know what I'm saying? Saddam Ali, Austin Trout, you feel what I mean? Like he did lose a lot of big fights. I think Neto Chen. The fuck is you talking about? Bazooka Gomez was awesome, but Benitez to me had the harder competition to deal with. Yeah, but then, you know, with him having that harder competition, you know, Benitez did come up short and, you know, a lot of those big fights as well. Not to discredit Benitez, because like I said, he is one of the greats, you know, when it's all said and done. And it's just not Puerto Rican greats. He's an all-time great, period, because he has a record that I feel like will never be broken. I don't think anybody, you know, in this era or future eras will become world champion by 17. I don't see that happening. I don't never see that happening, especially how the way this business is, you know, how the way boxing is a business now, and, you know, people just moving real calculated, and ain't nobody going to beat Benitez's record. Benitez is an all-time great. Tito Trinidad is an all-time great. Probably the greatest welterweight that ever boxed. If we talking about, you know, accomplishments, you know, wins in world title fights, knockouts in world title fights. Like, Tito is one of the greatest ever. When you put up Tito, and we could always do this because I saw this great debate on 78 Sports TV, right? Because I was watching 78 Sports TV back when I was in like 8th grade. There was a debate between who had the better resume between Tito Trinidad and Sugar Ray Leonard. And I know it sounds crazy, but if y'all ever get the chance, go on YouTube, 78 Sports TV, just put Felix Trinidad, Sugar Ray Leonard, and then just listen to that debate. Look how fucking bad the Bulls smoked the Sugar Ray Leonard dude. Like when I went to look over Tito's resume, that shit go crazy, bro. Yeah, he said, I don't like it when they say 4 kings to me. They leave Benitez out. But you know what's crazy? Benitez made Roberto Duran look like easy work. No disrespect to Roberto Duran, bro. No, but like he was toying with Roberto Duran. And Roberto Duran a crafty motherfucker, bro. So I agree with you. Mark, I seen your old vids. You took a 7-year layoff off YouTube. That's a fact, though. I used to, bro, because 78 Sports TV, and that's why I fuck with him so heavy, bro. Because he the one who inspired me to get on YouTube and talk boxing. Because I felt like I knew something. I felt like I could give something to the boxing community on YouTube. And when I would listen to his videos, I just got inspired, bro. Like I just became, I was always a boxing enthusiast, but he inspired me to go to a different level with it. But at the time, you know, I was young and, you know, I had my own shit going on. I was a young nigga just moving around all crazy and shit. And plus, I wasn't making no money, so I wasn't really motivated. You feel me? He gave Leonard, and yeah, he did. He gave Sugar Ray Leonard talks about it all the time, how Benitez was just one of the hardest people to hit and all types of shit. That's why they call him the radar, bro. Like, he would literally stand in front of you. He will not move his feet, and you will not touch that man. Yeah, the hate definitely got to me. I was 18, bro. So it was like, and I was like, I was new to YouTube. So I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk my shit. I wasn't ready for the negative criticism that came behind it. And when people would leave comments like, oh, you don't know what the fuck you talking about, I should have took that as, oh, shit, well, they listening to me. Instead, I was like, damn. I started questioning myself like, damn, am I wrong? You know what I'm saying? So I had deleted a lot of videos and You know what I'm saying? It was just me being young, inexperienced, immature type shit. Now, I get a thrill out of that motherfucker. Go ahead and talk that shit to me, nigga. So I can make you look stupid on this motherfucker. Yeah, it's definitely young shit. Yeah, bro. Shout out to Pedialyte, man. So all my niggas that unboxed before and weighed in, you already know how clutch these is. You feel me? I mean, replaces electrolytes, replenishes zinc, pre-active prebiotics, 33% more electrolytes. Yes, sir. It replenishes you. If you're lacking electrolytes or you just dehydrated, that Pedialyte gonna put in that work. Go 787. He said, "What is the 154 division ranking by sanctions? Can you talk about that if that's not too much problems?" Just want to talk more boxing. I get it. So let's actually get into that. I done did this before, but I'll do it again. Fuck it. Just because, you know what I mean, you supporting the channel and all that good shit. You feel what I'm saying? I think Boxing Scene has something. All right. Boxing Scene has a great article. I mean, a great section that we should look at. So I'm going to share the screen. You can always check this out for your own research, you know, moving forward on Boxing Scene. You feel what I'm saying? And they break it down by the sanctioning bodies too. Pedialyte, a sleeper, that's a fact. I love Pedialyte. my girl be buying it for like her son, and I be drinking that shit. Don't tell her though. She mad at me right now anyway. So we that's why I'm so quiet in here. But anyways, God damn. So this is the IBF, the WBA, the WBC, and the WBO. Bakra Mortazalia being the IBF champion. Terrence Crawford being the WBA champion with Jermell Charlo being a champion in recess. The WBC, Sebastian Fundora with Virgil Ortiz being the interim champion. In the WBO, Sebastian Fundora yet again with Terrence Crawford being the interim. Seems like Sebastian Fundora got a lot on his plate, people. But you know, it's pretty interesting seeing the IBF rankings right here. I never understood this, though. I never understood this. Bakra Mortazalia has 2 vacant spots. This just goes to show you, bro, you know what that means? You know what not rated means? That means for sale. That means for sale, people. Because logically speaking, right, if the 1 and 2 rank is empty, shouldn't you just move up the rest of them? And Erickson Lubin will be number 1. Josh Kelly will be number 2. Xander will be number 3. Wouldn't that just be the logical thing to do? Why is it empty? Why is it empty? Because that slot goes to the highest bidder. And I'm going to keep saying this. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You know, these sanctioning bodies can tell me whatever they want. This shit just goes to show, not rated, not rated. Why the fuck not? Move Lubin up then, dickhead. No, it's because the money has not gone up. The rankings have not gone. They're not getting the money they want out of it yet. They got a for sale sign on it. If you want to know how much it is, you got to get them niggas a call and they'll let you know. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know, just looking over the rankings, Erickson Lubin is number 3. Josh Kelly, number 4. Xander Zayas, number 5. I would love to see Xander Zayas versus Josh Kelly. I think that's a great fight. You know what I'm saying? Because ever since Evanesia stopped Josh Kelly, you know, he moved up to 154, and all of a sudden he's like in this fucking power position. But I think Eddie Hearn, I don't know, Josh Kelly's still in Matchroom. Let me see. Is he still in Matchroom? No, he's with Wazerman Boxing. I don't know who that is, but regardless, yeah, I think they're taking their time with him. I think they're waiting for the right moment. I don't think Josh Kelly could fuck with Bakra Mortazalia, honestly. But Josh Kelly versus Xander Zayas for like a title eliminator, that's a good fight. Callum Walsh, not too familiar with Callum Walsh. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Haven't seen much of him. Jesus Ramos Ardeel Holmes, not familiar with him. Tim Zoo, this nigga name is a pause. This nigga name is Sook Deep. This nigga, hold up. Am I pronouncing this wrong? For my Asian people that's in the chat, does this nigga name is Sook Deep Singh Biat? Biati? This nigga name Suck Some Booty. This nigga name Suck Some Booty. Oh my God. Shut. Hold on. Shak Deep Singh Buyati. Shak Shambute. That's a crazy ass name. They better stay away from his ass. You better stay away from Suck Deep. Oh man. Get that boy up out of here. He wildin'. Niggas in India box. I don't know where he from. Let's actually look in the pause. Let's look into Suck Deep. I have no idea who this is, by the way, yo. I'm not trying to play the man. Let's look him up. He's from Punjab, India. Oh no, they saying this is a motherfucking defense attorney. Hold on. What the hell? Hold on, y'all. Let's figure this out. Y'all pissing me off, bro. Fuck out of here. Let's look this guy up. Canadian boxer. Okay. Sorry. 32 years old, but he's from India. He's the number one ranked Indian fighter at 154 pounds. According to BoxRec, he's 19-0 with 8 knockouts. It's good to know. But just like a lot of these guys, nobody notable on their resume. He fought in September. But a lot of his fights, they look like they've all been in Canada. So you already know they doing some, you know, they keeping them home, keeping them busy and shit like that. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with dude, but he must have some he's with United Boxing Promotions. And yeah. What the fuck? Hold up. There's a nigga. Hold on. Yo, Bozy, you got some explaining to do, cuz. Hold up. Yo, Bozy, you got some explaining to do. Cause who the fuck is this? Cause we got Jerron Ennis. But who the fuck is Jerron Ennis? Bozy, you got some explaining to do, my brother. You got a light heavyweight son out here with 2 fights. Who the fuck is Jerron Ennis? Hold on, man. Get this motherfucker. Nigga, I don't got no dogs. What the fuck wrong with them? Who the hell is Jerron Ennis? I heard of Pooh. I heard of Derek Ennis. I heard of Farah Ennis. I heard of Jerron Ennis. Who the fuck is Jerron Ennis? He around Boost H2, Bozy. You got Bo. You out here wilding. You gotta relax, Bo. You too old for this shit, man. This nigga named Jerome Sneaks Ennis. And for those of y'all who wondering how I found him, I just went back. I was just looking at this promoter's, fighters' names, and I ran into a Jerome Ennis. And not Joe Frazier, but a motherfucking Joshua Frazier. Oh my God, that nigga got some ears on him. What the fuck? Oh my God, this nigga from Brampton. Oh my God, this nigga look like a holy shit, this nigga look like an insect. Oh nah. That nigga could hear a pot simmer from 3 miles away and smell what the Rock is cooking. This nigga wildin'. This nigga look like an extinct wombat. This nigga ugly as hell. Who mans is this? Yo, who these niggas be promoting, cuz? Here, Jamaica Badman things. I don't know why he's suspended. He probably got injured during the fight or something. But he be, that's only until the 14th. That ban will be lifted in 2 days. God damn, that's an ugly motherfucker right there. He look like, you know, when them astronauts put insects on Mars and shit, that nigga will survive up there with no oxygen. No problemo. But no, let me start talking shit for niggas run down on me. He gonna come from Brampton trying to rumble and shit, and I ain't with all that. That nigga get hit with some bear mace on God. But yeah, man. I don't know how I got that far, but you know, yeah. I don't know where I was digging like a motherfucker, boy. But yeah, man, Bozy got some explaining to do, man. Who the fuck is Jerome Ennis? Got Jerron and Jerome? Oh, hell no. You got them Obama ears, you wildin'. That nigga said Obama ears. He about to fly to me. That's crazy. He gonna fly in from Brampton. Oh yeah. But nah. I forgot what the fuck I was even talking about. Oh yeah. We was going through the rankings. Shit. My fault, Ghost. I was supposed to stay on the topic. Let me go back. Let's go back to the yeah. Let's share the screen back. My fault, y'all. I don't know if it's ADHD, short attention span, a little bit of both. I don't know. But let's go back to the rankings right here. So we spoke about, I don't know, that nigga name distract me though. That nigga name Shokdeep Singh Bhatti. George Garcia Perez, Abbas? Jesus Christ. Yusima Lima, Charles Conwell. Charles Conwell should be a little bit higher than that. I don't think Suck Deep should be ahead of Charles Conwell. That's just my opinion. Terrence Crawford, Abbas. This nigga Abbas is ranked like a motherfucker. Who the fuck is this nigga? Yo, any tellies, I heard of him. Lubin got some good rankings all around the board, so he might get a call soon. Errol Spence, like I said, suddenly becomes the number one guy. Serhii Bohachuk right behind him. Israel Madrimov, number 3. Yeah, this WBC rankings is kind of fire, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just look at the names. Spence, Bohachuk, Madrimov, Zayas, Conwell, Jesus, Callum Walsh. Then after that, it gets a little bit flaky, but that's a fight. I like that Brandon Adams is ranked number 14. That's dope. He's always had a lot of potential. Let's see. And then, for the WBO rankings, Xander is number 1. Wow. I don't recall that. But you already know, WBO top rank, they like this. So for a top ranked fighter to be ranked number 1 in the WBO, it's not really far-fetched. You feel what I'm saying? So not surprised by that at all. So, yeah. I hope that read Dust comment. Dust22, he said, Bomac said on the Boxing Voice today that Tank versus Keyshawn is an easy fight for Keyshawn and it would look like Errol versus Bud. He said Tank is a basic boxer with power. Ooh-wee, I got to go check that out. I think tomorrow or the following day is going to be the 1-year anniversary of me doing an interview with Bomac. 1-year anniversary. So I gotta find I got Bomac number. I gotta hit him up and see if I could spin the block with that interview. You feel what I'm saying? Try to run something back. What y'all think? Because I had brought him around the time that it was like a few months after, Bud stopped Spence. Take rankings out of the screen. Why? Said top rank in the WBO, basically married. Yeah, bro. I think that gotta be like one of their sales pitches. Like when they talk to fighters before signing them, Bob Arum probably be like, yeah, man, we got a good relationship with the WBO. You know what I mean? If you keep winning, it's without a doubt you'll get a world title shot and shit like that. All right, I'm gonna try to get Bo back. There's a few people I gotta bring back. I gotta bring back Greg. You gotta bring back Bomac. Of course, I gotta do that Jerron Ennis interview. That's really available whenever, but I gotta find the time to do that. Who else? I had something cooking up. I don't know if it's gonna happen, so I'm not gonna announce it because I don't want to look dumb. But if I get this one, these YouTube niggas gonna be in trouble. That's all I know. Danny Garcia, I don't really care to talk to Danny. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ain't no disrespect, but I felt like Danny never really been a great interview. Like, I felt like Danny never been like a good interview. Like, I don't know. He a little dry. Pause. The PBC got a good relationship with the WBA. Yeah. But I see the WBA like more spread out with like different fighters from like the WBO is like it always seems like Top Rank always gets the WBO shots. Always. Like Shakur's first title ever, WBO. Terrence Crawford, I don't know, was the WBO his first title when he fought Ricky Burns? Probably was. But like he always start his division with getting the WBO. Besides 154, ironically, because he wasn't with Top Rank at 54. It seemed like when fighters get their first world title, it's always the WBO with Top Rank. Whenever a Top Rank fighter get their first world title, more likely than not, it's the WBO. They got some shit going on out here. Yo, last weekend, bro, like I don't know if it was Saturday, Sunday night. Yo, it was a fucking free-for-all outside this bar, bro. They was fucking throwing hands. And this the thing about girls too, right? Like, girls be fighting, bro. Like, I be watching like niggas fight like on some street shit, and those fights only be lasting like 30 seconds, a minute. Like, girls be fighting for like, they be doing rounds, cuz these bitches be swinging each other for like 6 minutes, throwing punches for like 8 minutes, throwing uppercuts for like 5 minutes. It's like, god damn, these bitches, they gas tank be on infinity. There's just a lot of traffic out there. They beeping at each other, a little road rage going on and shit like that. I'm high up on the building, so I'm looking down. I'm like a motherfucking gargoyle. You heard? You know the motherfucking guard. You remember Ezio on Assassin's Creed when the nigga just sit on the building and just look over all the room? That's how I be in my crib, bro. Sometimes I just turn all the lights off and just look out the window and just, think of, just reflect, nigga. Just reflect on how I'm gonna fuck the city up today. You heard? I sit on my motherfucking windowsill like this. Feel what I'm saying? Sit on my motherfucking window like this, nigga. Look over the whole city. Wait until I see a boxing glove in the sky. When niggas put that motherfucking boxing glove in the sky, that's for me. You feel me? I'm like, what's going on? My son doesn't know how to throw a jab. Can you please help us? That's the type time I'll be on. What? Telling me all men are the same at some point. That's funny. The hood fighting stance. I never had a hood fighting stance, but I'll tell you what. I'll give y'all a story. There was this nigga. Now, I know y'all done went to school with niggas who hit puberty when they was like 9, right? There was this nigga named Dyron. This nigga used to try to bully me and all that shit. This nigga was like, from a puberty standpoint, the nigga was like 10, who like the puberty stage is like a 15-year-old. So this nigga was stronger than all of us, bigger than all of us. The nigga was already like 5'10" in like 6th grade, right? Cut the fuck up, muscular ass nigga. Bro, he used to rumble, bro. The nigga used to rumble like this. Swear to God, hold on. That nigga used to square up like this. Like this, bro. And really used to get at niggas, like really be drawn. Be right here with it. Like the opposite of the Irish niggas. You know how the Irish niggas used to rumble like this? He used to bring them bitches like this. I don't know what that shit was called. Now, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. I see my baby mom rumble one time, right? Mind you, she rumble, she swing the arm like this. She be like this. I seen her rumble one time, bro. My baby mom, she crazy as shit. Man, I can't stand that bitch. But listen, yo, she fought. I remember. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. So one time, she had a little situation with some shorty that she used to be cool with, right? And she needed some help because apparently the girl was talking about that her nigga was gonna come and all this crazy shit, right? So regardless of, you know, my relationship with my son's mom, ain't nobody gonna tip on her. You know what I'm saying? I know men. You feel what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, I'm there. So shorty come out the car, nigga. This bitch the same. The bitch spun the block like 2 times. We waiting out there, right? So the shorty park up. So I'm like, that gotta be her, but it's tenant, so we don't see. So I'm like, all right, yo, I never seen a shorty that she was beefing with, but this bitch come out the car, bro. This bitch came out the car looking like Luol Deng, nigga. I'm like, oh, hell no. This bitch the same height as me. So that's already tall for a girl. 5'9", 5'10". That's already tall for a girl. But what made this bitch look like Luol Deng, not her skin color, the fucking wingspan, nigga. I'm like, oh no, my son mom about to get picked up with all these jabs, right? She about to get trashed. You feel what I'm saying? What the fuck? The nigga dumped you on your head on some but that nigga Batista bombed you on the ball court. That's what you saying? That's crazy. Nah, but check this shit out. So shorty come out the car. This bitch, I swear to God, bro. I don't know if it was just my imagination or what, but like when I seen this bitch get out the car and see them arms drop, I'm like, oh shit, this bitch reached was down to her kneecap, cuz. I was like, oh hell no, right? But I could see like one thing about me, bro, I've been in the boxing world so long that I know when a nigga nervous. I can see it in their body language, you know, the little fake smile and all that shit. She came out the car smiling, but it was like a halfway smile. Like she was terrified, right? I ain't gonna lie. My son, mom, she wasn't scared of shit. She just wanted to rumble shorty. So I'm like, oh, all right, but my son, mom, real small. Like she's small. She probably like 5 foot, 5'1". So shorty got like an 8-inch height advantage. I'm trying to tell you, she's the same height as me. So they get the rumble. She trying. Now shorty didn't know how to fight at all. Long story short, my baby mom got at her or whatever. They was just like clenched up and like some mom slammed her on the car a couple times and shit like that. But what had me cracking the fuck up was my son mom. street fighting position. She was like this. Come on, bitch. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my God, bro. If that wasn't a serious situation, I would have been fucking crying. This shit right here, like she whipping a pot, like she stirring that motherfucking mac and cheese, cause like she like. But then what was crazy was her hand right here, but then she'd turn that bitch like this, like she about to hit the nigga with all this, just, like real quick on some shit. You know what I'm saying? But she like, come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. You talking that shit, bitch? Oh my God. Shit had me crying. And then, you know what I'm saying? They got the tossing, they got the like tossing and turn, and they both locked up on each other hair and shit. The tall bitch came with a fat bitch talking about, yeah, don't be touching. I was like, shorty, get the fuck out the way. Like, I'm breaking this shit up. Ain't nobody tipping on your little ugly ass friend. Get the fuck out the way. And she was like, oh, ain't nobody, nah, what I say? I said, bitch, what the fuck I say? I said, bitch, what the fuck I say? Because I'm starting to feel like you a threat. You weigh more than me, bitch. So you better get the, she heard my voice, bro, and she was like, oh, all right, low-key nervous and shit. Oh, all right. Yeah, I know. Once I get the raise in my voice, you know, bitches remember who they is, you feel me? But that shit, I'm trying to think of something else. I remember, now this was my personal experience. My mom can vouch for this because she peeped all this shit. I used to take, going back home, I'm starting to feel like you a threat. Yeah, bitch, if I weigh 175 and you weigh more than me, you got a weight advantage against me as a girl, I'm feeling threatened. You feel what I'm saying? So don't even play with me like that. You feel what I mean? Because then, you know what I mean? Once these hands start flying, ain't nobody stopping it. You feel what I'm saying? So you might as well, once I got I say, yo, what the fuck? I was like, yo, what the fuck I say, yo? Oh, all right. Like, ain't nobody trying to touch your ugly ass friend. She already got worked by a 5'1" shorty. Like, stop it. You big as shit for no reason. Can't fight. All you had to do was use your jab, bitch, and I would have had to break it up. The fuck? Anyways, what? You say you jumped for a jump shot. He uppercutted you while coming down. So you ran into the uppercut. The nigga threw the shit to halfway. He was throwing it up and you was coming down. Pause. That shit was crazy. That's a crazy pause. So this nigga just knocks your shit loose. Oh, hell no. That nigga hit you with the uppercut from hell. But nah, I'm going to tell y'all this. I remember the one time, look, going back, and this, long story short, I slumped a crackhead on the bus. My mom could vouch for you. My mom could vouch for it. She'll remember, right? So, and this is when I started driving to school after this shit. So, going back home, I used to take a bus, a train, and then another bus, right? So, I'm on the last bus going up to the hood to my crib. I'm going up Lehigh for my Philly niggas. Lehigh, I'm going up Lehigh, right? So I'm about to get, it's crazy because I was only like, when this shit popped off, I was only like 2 stops away from my stop. So it's some tall, lanky crackhead boy on the bus, right? And like he was stinking motherfucker too. Like he walk up, he sit right there type shit. So he already on some shit where it's like he leaning back and shit. And you know, on the SEPTA buses, bro, it's not that much space between seats. So I'm like, man, damn, dog, what the fuck? Now I said it to myself, but I guess he heard me. So he ain't like what I had to say and shit. He was like, you need to calm down, young man, and all this shit. So he an old head, he talking crazy. I'm like, bro, I ain't gotta do shit, nigga. Like, I was like, whatever. So it was already a packed bus, so it wasn't like I could go to another seat. So I just remember like going back and forth. And I don't remember exactly what was said, but long story short, bro, this nigga hit me with some John Jones shit, bro. Hit me right in my cheekbone. Nigga hit me with the elbow. Boom. I'm like, word. I said, yo, he hit me, bro, and I felt all elbow. Nigga did me like Robesi. You know what I'm saying? The nigga, he almost fucked my eye up on some Robesi shit. You know, Robesi was talking about the elbows with Espinoza. The nigga hit me with the jaw. He hit me with the Lyoto Machida, John Jones shit. I'm like, oh, word. Nigga, I swear to God, the way I set this up, bro, I got up. I grabbed my book bag. I put that bitch on, right? That's how I knew I was punching when I was a young boy. I had the book bag, right? So it's giving me a little resistance. I come over to his left side and I just hit him. Bing! Cracked him right across the jaw. Why this nigga? He was such a dickhead, right? That he sat on the last seat so nobody could sit in the seat next to him. Which it was a good thing. So when I hit his ass, boom, he leaned right over to the other seat. Boom, right? The dude that drove the SEPTA bus, this nigga gonna stop the bus and then hit a bell and that shit start ringing. So this nigga called the transit police on me. Nigga, I'm already home. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga, let me out. Doors open, I walk right out, go right about my business. And then I had like some red, you know, I'm a light-skinned nigga, you know what I'm saying? Had a little redness right here. You know what I mean? Straight clean thing, bro. Hit that nigga with a mean ass right hand. And if I ain't had a book bag on, I probably would have killed him, champ. Probably would have killed him. Straight clean thing. Dickhead. Nigga went right into the jaw. Right away. Hit that nigga. I hit that nigga right on the like right here. Like the temple area, like right by the eyebrow. I remember my knuckle just piercing his shit. Bang! Have you ever been kicked in the taint? All right, bye, Daniel Perry. Daniel Penny. Whatever the fuck your name is. You ever been kicked in the taint? The fuck type shit you got going on, nigga? Who the fuck is you, nigga? Yeah, nigga called transit police on me. Bro, Chris, that's back when I was at Franklintown, cuz. My boy Chris Maldonado, we went to high school together. We ain't talk much in high school, but we was cool. From what I remember. You know what I'm saying? Straight clean thing. Bing! I'll give y'all another story. I got another story before I get up out of here. And I ain't gonna say who I was with because, you know, we wasn't up to any good. But for my North Philly niggas that's in here, there was a little spot called Hoagie City. I think it's still open. That's where a bunch of alcoholics be at and shit. That's where Hoagie City be having like the 40s and the, you know, the shots, all the liquor. It's a beer distributor, right? So that's where them niggas used to be, and you know, them niggas would get their check and they come over to Hoagie City and they just blow their whole check on whatever the fuck they felt like drinking. So I'm like, all right, cool. So it was like, man, we need some money. Right? So I'm with a few niggas. And one of the niggas knew one of the old heads that be out there, and they was like, yo, this nigga always got a bankroll on him. You know what I'm saying? Well, take that shit. But I was the crash out dummy because ain't nobody was punching except me. I was the only nigga that knew how to punch. Yo, Pagai, yeah, we spoke about it already. That's why we just in here just chopping it up. Shout out to the 28 people that's in the building. So I was the only nigga who knew how to punch. You feel what I'm saying? Like I was really putting shit out. So allegedly. So you know what I mean, we go over. It was only a few blocks away from where I live. It was on down Lehigh, same area that I rode the bus up in. In the Bull Air. This nigga in the motherfucking, you know, this motherfucker in the cut, like he in the shadows and shit. So I'm like, all right, kind of knew who old head was. I seen him around a few times as being around the hood and shit. But I'm like, fuck it, this nigga got a bankroll. We need that shit. Yeah, shit down Hoagie City. So they're like, all right, let's. You know what I'm saying, we about to get into action. So I'm like, all right. So I walked past the nigga a few times. He should have been peeped what type time I was on, but he was on a different planet. The nigga was already drunk, right? So it come time. I hit this nigga. Boom. Wham. Swear to God, bro. That shit was nasty. Like, that was like some world star shit, nigga. Like, I hit him with the right hand, right, to stun him. Then I was just gonna put him out with the hook, bro. Hit him with a mean ass 2-3. I was like 15 at the time, bro, allegedly. So I hit wing, clean him, boom, pop, right? So I'm like, I hit the nigga, boom, bing. This nigga just look at me. I'm like, oh shit. Yo, this nigga ate this shit. So I'm thinking he about to get me. I'm like, oh, bro, I just hit this nigga with everything I had, bro. This nigga ate my punches. It's over. Bro, why this nigga took a few steps and then just fell straight on his face? Boom! Allegedly. This nigga fell straight on his face, bro. You know what had me sick, though? The nigga had like 3 rolls of quarters in his pockets. The nigga had $30 in quarters, nigga. Now I had to break that shit down between like 4 niggas. We ain't leave with no fucking bread, so I slept the nigga for $30 and roll coin. Knocked the nigga out. Hit him with a butte. I could have said that shit for a fucking boxing match. I knocked this nigga out for $30 in quarters. I said, yo, I thought this nigga had a bankroll. Not a fucking coin roll, nigga. God damn. Where the nigga find $30 in quarters? Over here counting that shit up. Nigga, I don't even want niggas was back at the crib counting that shit, counting quarters. Nigga, I don't even want that shit. Y'all niggas can have it. Go ahead and go hit a motherfucking vending machine or something, nigga. Go do some laundry. God damn. What the fuck I'm gonna do with $20 in quarters, nigga? What store gonna like you coming over and be like, yo, man, let me go get that, and I just drop a bunch of quarters on the table. And niggas wanna look at you like you stupid, nigga. I don't even want that shit. Go ahead. Let me go get $1. Give me $1.50 so I can go buy a Gatorade. That's how much they was at the time. And give me 6 quarters, nigga. I'm out. I need to replenish after using all that motherfucking energy to waste this nigga. This is all alleged. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could take this as a lie. You know what I'm saying? This is all alleged. Shit is not real. I grew up in the North. Fairhill section. What happened with the nigga that hit puberty early? I never saw him again. After middle school, bro. His name was Dyron, though. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga had me shook a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? Cause that nigga, bro, he was bigger than everybody, stronger than everybody. I felt like the nigga ain't belong in our grade, for real, for real. Who was the most dangerous champion at the moment? Arthur Beterbiev, Alexander Usyk, because he got so many different dimensions to his game. Dangerous? It gotta be Arthur Beterbiev, because he really a fucking dog. Who got the best skills? Usyk probably got that shit, bro. We talking about most skilled champions. Usyk, Crawford. I still say Boots. Bam. Shakur. There's a lot of skilled champions, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Yeah, you missed the whole live. We about to get up out of here. He said, shout out Hunting Park. I used to be down there. I used to play baseball down there. Well, that was really Julietta. Hunting Park. Yeah. Hunting Park had some beautiful women in Hunting Park. Hunting Park had beautiful women. Julietta had beautiful women. We ain't really had no bad bitches over on my side. Wyoming, Northeast. It depends on what type of woman you like. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you like your Asian women, like the one I got, talking about South Philly, Logan, even West Philly. You talking about like if you fuck with Mexicans, that's South Philly all day. Puerto Ricans, of course, my neighborhood, Juniata, Hunting Park, Kensington. Not K&A where the Dolphins at, but Kensington's bigger than just, the L. Mark chill at the neighborhood. This nigga crazy. That nigga Slime wait outside the homo hut and beg for pickle juice. White bitches up northeast. They ain't never been my thing. But I was never really a bunny hopper. All like that. But like my boy Mike Epps said, I hit him and split him. But nah, the real white Johns though, they be in Jersey. The real good white Johns, they be in Jersey. What do I think about the Bakoli Ajagba fight that the IBF ordered? That's another banger. That shit not going 12 rounds. And, F.A. Ajagba, you know what I'm saying? He dangerous. He got a good right hand, all that shit. But I just think Bakoli got too much firepower in him, man. I think, of course, they heavyweights. So, one punch can change the whole dynamic of a fight. But I think Bakoli got too much for him. Like, in terms of momentum. I think he's going to be too strong. He's going to be too big for Ajagba. And I don't know if Ajagba got the chin to take a flush shot from Martin Bakoli. I don't know if Ajagba got – wait. I don't know if Ajagba got the chin to hold up to Martin Bakoli's power. I think Bakoli stops Ajagba. If Ajagba had a little bit more speed and had some good combinations, I just feel like Ajagba like low-key lethargic in that motherfucker, bro. Like, that nigga Ajagba be punching like how I be fighting in my dream. Y'all niggas ever fought in your dream and y'all threw a punch and you start that bitch off fast and then you like that's how like Ajagba fight in real life, how I fight in my dreams. Who made the first move? Me and my girl? I did. Every girl I ever been with, I always made the first move. I'm a hunter. You feel what I'm saying? But I think Bakoli gonna stop Ajagba probably within the first 5 rounds. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't really see that being competitive at all. But Ajagba got some steam on that right hand, so Bakoli gotta be a little aware. I think he punching harder than Jared Anderson. You feel what I'm saying? So he gotta be on point. But you can't get too crazy in there. But if he's himself, he letting his hands go, and, he's punching as accurate as he did with Jared, I think he stops Ajagba crazy. That nigga Ajagba fight like a sloth. No cap. Yeah, Frank Sanchez is way too, athletic, way too fast, just way too sharp overall. And they've been pumping the brakes on Ajagba ever since then. They've been real cautious with who they match him up with. I would like to see Frank Sanchez get back in the mix, though. I think he's talented, man. Ajagba was talking greasy about Wilder at one point. I remember that shit. Them jokes ass, Slime. Come back a better nigga, bro. This shit trash. This nigga doubled up the joke like that shit was gonna hit harder. Shit trash. You look like you see a bad bitch and you rub your titties. That nigga Slime get turned on and rub his titties. Yo. Crazy. Slime, yo, Anonymous, you already know what I think about this. Tito Mercado fighting Pedraza next, bro. It's sad how Pedraza's career went from a legitimate world champion, multi-division world champion. He had some good moments. Pedraza had some good moments in his career. You know what I'm saying? Although he lost to Tank, that was a good moment. Good. That was he did what he could. He became world champion, beat Ray Beltran for a world title. He wasn't terrible. You feel what I'm saying? But now it seemed like he's hitting the gatekeeper route. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know if it's a financial situation or him feeling like he still got it. I don't know what the fuck the case is, man, but, it's getting to the point where, Pedraza is just being fed to the wolves. And Tito Mercado was just at my gym, the week of the Boots and Karen fight. And the way that dude was hitting that bag, bro, that nigga's power is different. I heard how the way that dude, and he got a little brother that could punch like a son of a bitch too. He gonna be a problem. His name Daniel Mercado. But the way that these niggas punch, bro, a old Jose Pedraza not standing up to that. All right, Chris, I'll holler at you, baby. No, Mercado's not Puerto Rican. I forgot what he was. I think he's from Nicaragua. He's not Puerto Rican, though. He's from Nicaragua. Shout out to Ricardo Mayorga. His pop definitely was Mexican, though, because his pop had like a bandana on, and I think it was like the Mexican flag or some West Coast OG shit. You know what I mean? But it's sad that Pedraza going down this route, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Tyrank must have not paid that man that well. He was a part of some good fights too, man. Some big money fights. I wonder what's going on with him. But I'm going to get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody that came through and tuned in on Mazuma TV. That was a part of the live. If y'all can hit the like button on the way out, that'd be very much appreciated. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back at y'all with another live tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. Until then, this is Mazuma TV. Thank you very much for tuning in. Y'all have a blessed, beautiful night. I'm out of here, man. Peace.